Hello, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video. This time we're going to be talking about how you can actually improve at Fortnite in just 7 steps. I'll be including common things that hold most players back and what you can do to push yourself over that skill plateau. So the first step to drastically improving at Fortnite is ensuring that you have a calm and positive mindset. So Fortnite is a complex and difficult game. There will always be people better than you, so having a calm mindset and understanding that you are improving and losing right now doesn't matter will help you improve at a quicker pace than someone who's tilting and raging after every death. In combination with a calm mindset, you also need a positive mindset. So having a positive mindset allows you to look at anything that is negative and to find the positives in it. So if you lose an intense fight, go back in the VOD and see where the shift of the fight happened. Remember it and take the positive that this is a great learning experience and move on. So the second step is setting a realistic goal and measuring your progress. Often players will pick goals like earn money, triple my PR, make a grand final, etc. Focus on some realistic goals such as, get into champion division, reaching 10,000 or reaching X arena points, playing 20 games of solo arena a day, or doing a week or a month of Kovacs straight. Then, whatever your goal is, measure that progress. So in an Excel spreadsheet, Google spreadsheet, whatever, just find a way to measure the progress. So even if you don't reach that goal in the allotted time you've given yourself, you still may see an increase in your scores, which should drive you to keep doing whatever you're doing, and hopefully that increase in your scores will keep going up, and then eventually you'll meet your goal. The third step is to use your in-game time wisely. And to do that, you need to focus on one thing at a time to improve. But to find that one thing, you also need to figure out the best way for you to process information. The best way to figure out how you can process information is to just mess around with the different practice routines. Try creating a piece control plan like the one that I'll link right now, sticking to Kovacs for a month and seeing if your in-game results improve from that. Maybe you enjoy playing the game for straight practice and skipping creative altogether, which some people do. So when you select something to improve on eventually, it is better to focus on that weakness rather than your strengths. So if you're really good at piece control but your aim sucks, focus on your aiming. And what might end up happening is that once your weaknesses get better, then your strengths will even get more stronger as well. Because, you could always piece people up, but you miss your shot. So now you can piece them up and hit them for a fat, one pump or 180 or something like that. So the fourth step is to play the game. Creative training can only improve you so far, but to take the creative training and move that into in-game is a whole different story. Usually I would recommend 2 to 6 times more time in-game than in creative. So if you were to spend 30 minutes in creative, I would recommend spending 1 hour to 3 hours in arena, scrims, late game arena, pubs, like something in-game where you're actually playing the game. However, if you have limited time to play, so you have a full-time job, a kid, whatever your school, anything, I would recommend a quick creative warm-up, maybe just 5 to 10 minutes, free building, sub editing, and then go straight into arena. Because in-game practice is always better than creative because you're actually playing the game. So the fifth step is avoiding overloading your mind by trying to do too many things at once. The worst thing you can do is try to fix all of your gameplay mistakes at the same time. Most people can't do this, and there's only a very small amount of people that can actually focus on everything and improve that all at the same time. And the results of attempting this will you'll feel extremely burnt out and frustrated with playing Fortnite in general. And then that frustration may eventually lead you to resenting playing the game, and then eventually you end up quitting. All because you tried to do everything at once, realized you couldn't, and then you took that out on the game rather than the process of you trying to improve. So but overloading your mind can also happen outside of Fortnite. So if you have a lot going on, so you have school, work due, family issues, or whatever's happening, make sure you focus on that first before you get into Fortnite. Because if you have all these lingering thoughts and lingering things going on around you, that it will just only affect your gameplay more. So deal with everything outside of Fortnite before you decide to go in and start practicing. The sixth step is to recognize when your mind is burnt out, whether it is burnt out from playing Fortnite or from things outside of Fortnite like I mentioned earlier. Being able to recognize this mental exhaustion will help you to avoid playing the game during this time. Because it's important. If you start playing the game when you're already tired, you'll just do worse and that will make you feel worse as well. So you don't want to do that. It is okay to take a break. You will improve during this process and allow your brain to even process the information you learned from training, and then you even get more better just from not playing the game. It's a real thing. Picture it as an off day. If you're weightlifting in the gym, you don't want to weightlift all 7 days a week. You want to take time for your muscles to relax and chill. So that's the same thing, but instead with your muscles, it might be with your brain and thought process, stuff like that. So finally, the final step, and this one is I think is the most important one, and that's just to take your time while practicing and playing. This isn't a race. You're not going up against your friends. You're not racing, to get placements, to get earnings. You're playing to improve. So the only thing that matters is that you're improving, whether it's at the slow pace or a fast pace. Eventually, everyone will hit a skill plateau, and then they'll have to have the power and the willpower to get over that plateau. So if you get to a red light faster, it doesn't matter because we're all going to be at the red light. So it's like those people at speed, they do, 100 at a 50, and they get to the red light, and then I'm doing a 50, and then I'm right next to them. It doesn't matter. You guys are going to be at that red light together, and then you'll move on. So, take your time. Don't get stressed out. You're improving. It's nothing you can do. Just chill out, play, enjoy it, take your time. You'll get better.